his way to the MMA ring, representing Nigeria, Martins Aziba.
My name is Israel Inwam, the Secretary General, Nigerian Mixed Martial Arts Federation. We are back from the 13th African Games. Mixed martial arts was included as a demonstration sport. With me here is the team that attended the 13th African Games on behalf of the Federation, approved by the Federal Ministry of Sports Development and the NOC. From my right is the President, Ambassador Henry George. Next is the Technical Director, Pharmacist Vikamen Akimen. And then we also have the athletes. At the games, we went with 4 athletes. All the athletes made it to the medal table and they got medals for mixed martial arts. Blessing Onyale is here, the only female, and she came back with a gold medal. We have Martins Aziba. After Blessing, Martins Aziba came back with a silver medal. Destiny Freddy, bronze medal, and John Obeya, bronze medal. So these are the 4 athletes that were presented as athletes from Mixed Martial Arts Federation at the 13th African Games. So,
distinguished ladies and gentlemen of the press, I want to especially thank you for making our time to be here today. Why we're here is to thank Nigerians, to thank our team supporters who have been following MMA and also going to the All African Games. We had calls from home, athletes, coaches, officials, our fans calling to know how the event, the championship has been. We had so much support. It was really an amazing one, and I find it necessary for us to say thank you, especially to the Ministry of Sports Development, the Honorable Minister, Senator John Eno, for including MMA. This is the very first time MMA appeared in the All African Games as a demonstration sport, and the Nigerian Mixed Martial Arts Federation is given the opportunity to present athletes to represent Nigeria. So it's a big one for us. We are grateful to the ministry, we are grateful to the minister, we are grateful to all staffs and officials of the ministry for making it possible. We have athletes that that are motivated, that are inspired because of seeing our superstars. Talking about the likes of Israel Adesanya. So back here, many of our athletes are really inspired to go into the sport. And MMAF, the Nigerian Mixed Martial Arts Federation, over the years, we have been working to ensure that we prepare a solid foundation for these athletes so that they can have a defined and a clear pathway. We are happy that the 4 athletes that were approved by the ministry to demonstrate to represent Nigeria, they all won medals. We are preparing, like every other nation. The sports is going to be recognized in the Olympics, and we want Nigeria to pick medal as soon as the sports is recognized. And by doing that, one of the prerequisites for top-class performance is early preparation. So we are committed, the board, we are committed, our officials are committed. We have done a lot of education, educating the referees, educating the athletes, because the coach must understand the sports, the rules of the sports, and all that it takes for an athlete to perform, at the very highest level. IMAF, we are affiliated to the International Mixed Martial Arts Federation, which is IMAF, and they are official partners to UFC and also partners to PFL. They are also partners to Brave, and this is a very good one for us as a nation, which means our athletes have the opportunity to make transition quickly from the amateur system after our training to the professional. So this is all that matters for the board, because we want to make sure that these athletes have this opportunity and develop beyond podium and medals. We are affiliated to the biggest MMA body in the world governing body of MMA, that's the International Mixed Martial Arts Federation. There is a roadmap for all federation, and we have the Women Commission, which means anything that has to do with the women is already taken care of. We are paying attention to the development of the female athletes that are involved in MMA. So even in our last championship, we made sure we featured the complete categories of the female, and they all did well. No wonder you see one of our girls, she's now a gold medalist because we have given them that opportunity. So MMAF, we are very particular about the female category, and we also encourage, basically martial arts is naturally designed for the weak to be able to overcome the strong. So women are encouraged to do martial arts. So we have a lot of women doing mixed martial arts, so we open up for them to participate in our championship, and also having that committee in MF. We are already preparing for the next national sports festival. We are preparing for the next all African games, and for us to do well, it means that we have to have enough activities, programs, training, and all that. We are preparing for the African Championship, which is coming up by May, and it's happening in Namibia, May this year, and that's going to be the 7th edition of African Championship organized by the International Mixed Martial Arts Federation, the world governing body. So as a nation, we are preparing strongly for that, because that will also help to boost our athletes, their confidence and all that.
To start with, those guys were big boys, but I had to prove to them I'm equally big to my own level. It's a game of not. It's not a game of height or size. It's a game of heart. So the experience was something that I've never actually expected that kind of experience, that kind of stuff before in my life. But getting there, believing in yourself, and then executing your skills well, and knowing that okay, it's something that is your first time, and you know that you're going to give your best, and it was a good one. It's just a starting point, so more is coming along the way.
Being there has really changed a lot of things for me, my view, my point of view. I met wonderful fighters there from different countries, different experience, and different techniques. So I've learned a lot of things, which I know when I go back, I'm going to put in the work and get better at what I do.
The first time I was hung this medal on my neck, I couldn't take it off my neck. I just slept with it. Overjoyed, I was so happy. I'm the only child of my dad though. He didn't do much because although he was a Muay boxer, so I started with Muay Thai. It's a martial art also. It gets to a level I said, no, Daddy, I don't want to do this one. I want to go into Kung Fu. Kung Fu girl, I used to see Jackie Chan fly that year. So I said, I want to do Kung Fu. When I started doing Kung Fu, I love the sport so much. Before I saw Miss Martial Arts. There is a lot of things inside, combination, the ground fight, the wrestling, the boxing, everything is included into it. I was so excited. I said, this is what I want. That's how I switched into Miss Martial Arts.
I would say in one word, the reception was warming.
One thing that makes the board members different from other board members in other places, most of us are martial artists, masters in different fields. I'm a karate 7-degree black belt. President is also a former world champion in karate. So I'm trying to see how we can put our skills into these young ones, and also learning MMA the proper way. Some people think MMA is a game of touts, game of brute people, but we have taken our time to make sure that we groom the young ones to know that it's for them, it's the last card they have to succeed. Like what the president said, he said, a sport is as strong as its followers. I'm happy that for the first time, MMA has gotten so much awareness through the team of media people who came here. So it's our hope that when we have seminars and championships, which we have been having, but people don't know about, it will also create more awareness. For example, we went for these games, government approved 4. We have 20 ready. Government approved 4, and the 4 went, and they did well. They'll tell you that 4 was our top notch. So you see, so we have ready. We have a system preparing us for the future. Not now. We have a long-term plan, and that's all.
Nigeria is blessed with lots of raw talent, and it is our responsibility to identify those talents, harness it, develop them, and present them for podium success. And what you have seen with these 4 athletes, we're going to replicate it in every state of the federation. We're going to replicate it with every youth that is interested in mixed martial arts. And I can tell you the future is very, very bright, because we have a pathway where you can come in as an amateur and you go through the ranks, and then you become a professional like the Israel Adesanya, the Kamaru Usman, and also other guys that are doing very well for themselves in the UFC promotions. So this is going to continue, and in the long run will breed more champions together. And MMA it's a unifying sport, so our team spirit will always be there, togetherness, oneness, and we believe that MMA would go to the zenith.
You were a year older in Ghana.
Ow!
How did that make you feel celebrating your birthday right in the midst of the African Games?
That's to tell you that work and play, they go hand in hand. You know, when you're passionate about what you do, your vacation can become your vocation. So I was at work, and it was also my birthday, and I was so excited because the guys on the team, they celebrated me. You saw an emergency cake that was created there, and then these were from medalists, and it was fun. This year's birthday, I believe, would be very, very memorable for me because out the memory of the African Games and the memory of the athletes we went with and the success story will keep resounding in my mind. Thank you.
Thank you very much, and we wish you a very blessed good luck all through.
Thank
the
you
season.
very much, ladies and gentlemen. Keep watching Sports on the Wheel, and please share this video. God bless you.